This is a quick bonus video that I'm making off of the regular San Francisco Rush the Rock video. It is too long to include in that video, so this is just an extra thing. But what I'm going to show you is something I actually figured out on my own as a little kid in the arcades in the 90s. It's a way to play for around 7 to 9 minutes, depending on how you use your time. This doesn't matter a whole lot today, but if you're at an arcade when you're a kid and you have to pay, you want to maximize your use. So I actually found a way to get a lot of extra time out of my single credit, and it was pretty successful. I think it gives you time to explore the map, so let's dive into it. Alright, here we are in the regular Rush. We're going for this track 2 basically, and that's the same one on Rush the Rock. I don't remember how I mapped the button for the music. Oh, there it is. Just turn that off. Well, I'll tell you what. I know people love this track. I'll just stop talking a little bit so you can hear it. It's such a weird song, but it's so Rush. Okay, coming up right here is where you're going to find the secret I'm talking about, and you need to stay to the left here. Lower your speed to ideally almost about 118 is the exact speed you need. It's hard to nail that exactly, but let's go for it. I think I'm going too fast. Nope. Okay, so you can kind of get it with a range there, but then you need to go to the hood camera, because you're going to need that up here. I'm going to actually turn this off because that's getting kind of annoying. Alright, and you do this loop. Now, a lot of people know this exists, but I don't think a lot of people know you can get a ton of game time out of it. Every time you hit one of those boxes, it's like hitting a checkpoint, so you come back, swoop around where that road is that you just came in on, and just keep doing this. Eventually you'll end up with a bunch of time and you can play for almost 10 minutes. Now, this doesn't mean much if you have MAME, but when you were in the arcade as a kid, I missed that one, I'm talking, but when you were in the arcade as a kid and you wanted to play a game for as long as possible, this was the good trick. Now, you're going to come in last place, but you get like a good, I think, 8 minutes, maybe 9 minutes if you stretch it just right. Oh, barely got that one. You got to be really careful not to go out of control either. And your speed has to stay up. God, I missed that one. Alright, we just keep doing this. Alright, we're over 100 seconds left, so that's pretty good. This seems really boring, but I think it's a fun little trick, because you can really explore and have time to find stuff. So I would do this forever. The guy eventually that was walking around, I guess, running the arcade when I was a kid would stand behind me, and I would see him. Sometimes you could see people in the reflection of the glass on the monitor, and I would look back and be like, there's some dude behind me the whole time just watching me. I'm gonna see if I can get that last one. And when I got off the machine one time, he's like, I don't know what you did, but like, he was genuinely upset. So, alright, now we've got all the time we possibly can. Let's go mess around. I don't know what's in there. And I shouldn't have tried to go get it either. I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay. So now we have 150 extra seconds. Let's see if I can show you this little... Here's another trick when you're coming around that corner. Just go through the building. Nope. I'll hit it next time. Alright, so now that we have all this free time, you still pick up checkpoint times as you go, so it just keeps adding. So if you kind of keep it at a high pace here, you'll end up getting a lot of free, I don't want to say free time, but most races last 5 minutes max if you're really moving quickly, and this makes it where you can play a lot longer. Just as long as you don't finish that last lap. It'll cut the time, of course. But you can explore stuff like this where you previously would have been pressed for time. Well, you don't want to go up on the walls in there and then barely get off that edge. Over here is a fun little thing, which I think I already did, but I always go this way just because I like all the secrets, really. I've always been that way when I was a kid, like showing off or whatever. And hitting the cones is kind of fun. Now, if you go back there and do the loop again, all you're really going to do is lose time and get to explore it at least, but I'm just going to keep driving around so I can see how much time I can actually get out of the game. Alright, let's see if I can go under the big rig this time successfully. If you go too fast, you end up hitting the top. Oh, I'm gonna go right into the wall. Alright, I saved it. Good thing is I don't have to rush to hit the next checkpoint because I have a ton of time now. I've even tried falling off this building to get down in between the two, but it's really hard to stick that landing, so it's not, and there's nothing really down there worth showing you guys. Okay, we're coming up, I believe, on the last lap here. Yeah, final lap. So, oh, what the heck? Oh, because they've already, okay. They've already finished the race. I'm the slowpoke now, and I still have, even if I don't hit another checkpoint, I still have 2 more minutes of gameplay without anything happening. And again, this is only on the San Francisco Rush regular edition. You can't do it. I mean, you can do it on the Alcatraz, but you're going to get significantly less time out of it. It's like they figured out that that was too much time for people, or maybe arcade operators threw a fit. Since we have time to mess around, let's see if I can get up on this wall and hit the brakes. I don't know if I can reverse. Oh, I don't have... Oh, yeah, I can. Hold on. And you can back up. There's really nothing to this, but you can kind of back up and see what's behind here. I think on the console versions, they actually put little things that were hidden, like keys and stuff to play with. I hope I'm not wasting way too much time. I have no idea when it was... Yep, slam into a fake wall. But yeah, you know, you can kind of... It gives you time to explore, basically. Because when you're normally playing, you're just going ahead constantly, and there could be something hidden or little Easter eggs, and unfortunately there was nothing there. But on the console version, I believe there is. Okay, it's 7 minutes of game time, 7:15 right now currently. Let's just jump off this regularly. I want to see if I could shoot through that building really quick just so you guys can see that part, but it's a hard one to nail the speed on. And again, in the console version, I believe there's a key hidden in there or something that you can pick up to unlock things, so it's kind of good to know it exists, I guess, because they don't really tell you, unfortunately. I love using the reverse button, by the way, and that was too much reverse, but if you need to make a hard turn, that helps a lot. Oh, I'm running out of time. Let's see. Alright, I made it through that time. And I'm alive still. Oh, I'm not going to make the checkpoint, but anyway, you get it. If I had pushed really hard, I probably could have gone a little beyond 8 minutes, 5 seconds of gameplay. This is just a fun little Easter egg for, hopefully, if you're a nerd like me and love it. So, thank you guys for watching this little bonus video off of my regular San Francisco Rush video. If you're just finding this video, I did a whole nother video on San Francisco Rush The Rock, where I raced through most of the tracks just to kind of play with it and show you guys a little bit of my favorite racing game of all time, I think. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I do all kinds of old arcade videos. I love 90s arcades, so that's primarily what you're going to see. You're going to see arcade one-up stuff like the ones that are behind me here. So just check out the channel if you're interested in this content. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you knew about this trick and how you figured it out. I don't remember ever seeing it in any magazines or anything, but I just found it on my own one day and really thought it was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.